Hello, witches and whalers. It's Jewel Smith playing Dishonored Death of the Outsider. I am on Mission 4, the Stolen Archive. We are looking for some important documents about how to enter the void. We are playing as Billie Lurk. She is the protagonist of this Dishonored game and a character from previous Dishonored games. I think she's appeared in all previous Dishonored games. Dishonored 1, and then the expansions, Knife of Dunwall and Brigmore Witches. She was a prominent character in those. And a character in Dishonored 2. We are inside the conservatory, which was a location in Dishonored 2 that we visited as Emily Caldwin. I've got some contracts to do here. I'm supposed to kill everyone except for this dude. Leave him in one of his musical chairs. I'm not sure what that means. And then I have to pilfer some prophecies. I've already done this one. I did that in the previous live stream of Death of the Outsider, which was yesterday. Today is Tuesday, and normally I do Try It Tuesdays, which I have already done today. I tried out a PSVR game called Job Simulator. I did that earlier today. And this is very late in the evening for me. I don't usually stream this late at night, but I want to try to wrap this game up by the end of September so that I can prepare to play BioShock in October.
Oh, I'll never get used to it. Disgusting.
Was he talking about me killing that dude? Or did he not see that? Really? Okay. This looks like a likely place to hide a body. Ooh. Those are a bit see-through. Okay, what are these things? Incense braziers, maybe? Are they trying to purify the place? After all the witches were here? Oh, Royal Conservatory. And we've been here before, like I said, and I may sort of remember my way around. It was just a few weeks ago I played Dishonored 2. But let's check out the map. Is there a "you are here"? Where am I? We need to get down to the archive, I imagine. I think I went down there as Emily, too. Stairs to the lobby, delivery entrance, elevator, Roseboro prototype. Ah, yes, I remember that from Dishonored 2. I think we had to steal it as Emily, or well, as Corvo if people chose to play that way, but I played as Emily. Curator Ashworth's office. Alright, well that should go into my maps, lore and maps, so I can refer to it as needed. Now I should save. Save after every body. That's a good thing to do in this game. I also obtained the ability to make my own bone charms, so I have some super powerful bone charms.
Against the spirits of the unknown.
For what it's worth.
Drag us screaming into the night, never to return.
Huh, I wonder what's upstairs. Let's take a look. Dudes, huh? And some bath salts and some blood amber. Speaking of which, I am still doing a bath salts giveaway. If anyone's interested, let me know in the chat room. I will add you to my bath salts giveaway list. Or you can leave a comment on any Death of the Outsider video saved on YouTube, and you will be entered to win some bath salts. And that guy didn't even hear his friend get murdered right behind him, huh? Alright. That's cool. Put you right back here. Oh. Oop, is he starting to get suspicious? Oh shit, there's another dude down there. How did he not catch me? Oh, I lucked out.
Never get used to it.
Where's the other dude? He just walked through back here. There we go. Anybody else I don't know about? Jeez, peace Louise. Oh, there's lots of goodies back there, though. These guys are blissfully unaware that their doom is tippy-toeing right up behind them. Dear brother, I hope all is well with you. How does my garden fare? Are the potatoes sprouting yet? I wish I was there to see it and not here in this den of heretical horror. Ooh, I want to be in a den of heretical horror. I understand how important our work at the conservatory is, but I fear I shall never feel clean again after dealing with the remnants of Delilah's coven. Brothers, you cannot imagine how far from the strictures these creatures have fallen. They have abandoned their humanity to wallow in wanton flesh like animals and to worship the outsider with twisted profane rituals. To read their writings is to blush with shame for such degraded beings. And for what? A fleeting taste of mortal power. Incomprehensible. I can't wait to put their filth behind me and return home to the good, clean earth and bright sunshine of our quiet lives together. Faithfully yours, Brother Hippolito. Well, you're going to return to the good, clean earth, all right, brother. But not the way you thought. I'm supposedly faster or stronger or something when carrying bodies, but I don't feel like it. There you go. Can I loot him? Nope. I should probably save. I think I've killed a couple of fools. I don't know if I really need to worry much about hiding the bodies here, but so far they don't seem to know that I'm around, and so they're not alerted to my presence. They're not on high alert. And I think I want to keep it that way for as long as possible. Let's see if there's anything else in here to loot or get into. I don't think so. Alright. Let's see what's in here. Don't need those. That's jellied eels. Nice. I'm just admiring the tools here. I'm like, that's a nice workshop. Trial of Lavinia Riccio. Alright, we'll read. Excerpt from court proceedings conducted by roving vice overseer Alvaro Cardoza. Prisoner Lavinia Riccio of Carnaca, 44 years of age, offense heresy, practice of black magic, killing, murder, guilty on all charges, punishment, reformation, musical therapy, and then execution. Ugh. Through enhanced interrogation techniques, okay, we extracted a confession signed by the prisoner. On the evening of the 7th of the month of high cold, 1851, the prisoner did acquire the blood and seed of her former lover, a dock worker by the name of William Carter, known in Karnataka as Barrel Bill. This she mixed with other noxious liquids and fed to a large hound, which she named Sugar Boy, admitted to be a malicious spirit of the void with which she consorted. Within 3 days, William Carter experienced a range of symptoms including fevers, insomnia, sexual dysfunction, and death. Oh my gosh. The prisoner confessed that this was the intended outcome of a pact with Sugar Boy, which she performed at the behest of the outsider. Guilty. Prisoner will be subject to experimental musical therapy to cure her of magical taint. If she survives this process, then she will be put to death for murder as an honest congregant. Or murder of an honest congregant? Oh, murder as. Okay, I'm not sure what they mean by that, but okay. Ooh, electrical bolts. Don't mind if I do. I don't really want to knock anyone out, though. Those stun bolts are non-lethal. And we've got to make sure that we kill everybody, because that's one of the contracts that we have in this mission. What is this? Trial of Constance Bow. Trial of Patricia Jeskova. Oh boy, so they're putting a whole bunch of witches to death. She's got lots of goodies. A waxwork doll. Inventor. Item has been stuck with several hairpins in the neck, head, and groin. Oh, okay. A waxwork doll fashioned to look like the former Grand Inventor. Okay. Ooh. 6 pieces of whalebone inscribed with lewd images. I want to see what those look like. Ew. 1 pair of testicles dried and strung together. Tied around the prisoner's neck. Oh, man. When asked the origin, the prisoner stated that they were your own. Oh, she's sassy. Alright, Patricia. Oh. I didn't want to get up there. Let's read. Female, 22 years of age. Woman captured at the Royal Conservatory confessed to witnessing the prisoner suckling a rat at her breast as if it were an infant. Ew. It was a haggard thing, all skin and bones. Patricia gathered it up in her arms and held it to her until it stopped wriggling. She had no milk, but the rat gnawed at her until there was a flow of blood, and then it sucked like a baby while she cradled it and cooed. She did this once every few days until it grew fat. The wound it made went bad, and she fell down feverish for many days, and we took care of her, as she said she walked with the outsider in her sickness. Prisoner will be subject to experimental musical therapy. Okay. To restore an appropriate aversion to vermin. Ooh, okay. Well, let's see here what's ahead of us. If I see anybody else back there. Oh, that's food. I don't need it. What is this thing? Slideshow, huh? Can I interact with it? I can. I can turn it off. Okay, or turn it on. Is that the only thing it's showing? Silver graph projector. That looks like a giant turtle. I think I've seen one like that. Right here at the conservatory.
There's a heretical organ inside them that turns the healing power of music into pain. Their corrupted bodies reject the cleansing.
By the strictures. Imagine
Anybody else in here? Oh, one of his musical chairs. That's what they're talking about.
you are so enthralled to the abyss that you can't survive the sacred.
The musical therapy chairs. Okay.
Don't waste your money. They chose to serve the outside. They chose this profane. They deserve to die.
Can I get up there? I guess not. See, I wanted to get up there. It doesn't seem to want to let me. But I really want to. Alright, let's try this. I guess I can't. That's fine. Alright. So there's some dudes in here. can I not put a displace marker there? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh. Oh, I could have come in through here. Okay. So 3 dudes. How are we going to handle these 3 dudes?
I'll never get used to it.
Let's watch their patterns for a minute.
No way this is a cure.
Oh, dang. Oh, there's somebody strapped into that one. Alright, you guys are assholes. I'm just gonna take you out right here. Don't think these other 2 are gonna notice. This guy noticed.
By the strictures!
Maybe I should just shoot him. Yeah, that worked.
They have no mouths. They lie with no tongues.
Alright, let's talk. Let's drop down here and talk to this crazy lady. There we go. Put that with him there. Okay. Oh, is she dead? I thought she was just talking a second ago. Did I not save her in time? Or did killing him end up killing her or something? Who knows? Oh, no. I still hear somebody crying. Hello?
I see you. You have a face. Your eyes sees into the deepest part of me. Let me out of this cage. Here, look. It's a door. It needs a key in it. Yes, so do I. But don't change the subject. I hear it. I open the door, open the door, open the door.
Okay. Am I gonna regret this? Oh, chloroform. I could have used that on them. Oh, let's listen to the audiograph.
Good evening, my dear. Ready for your treatment? Now, no tears. You know how important these sessions are for finding a cure. Tonight, I'm going to play the music in short intervals and then ask you a few simple questions. That's easy enough, isn't it? Shh, relax. Let me adjust the straps a bit so you can turn your head. I know these chairs aren't the most comfortable, but... well, let's get started.
Well, that's not disturbing at all. Oof. Oh, and there's a dead body in the corner.
Well, let me wipe that blood from your mouth. There.
I remember these back in Dunwell.
Where does it hurt when I play?
When it played, it was like knives sliding over your skin.
You won't answer a simple question? I want to make your pain end. Can't you see that? But you have to help me. Fine. If you won't describe your pain, tell me how you started on this path of corruption. When did you first notice the outsider's corrosive touch? What blasphemies did he whisper to you in the darkness of your heart? What does his corruption feel like as it seeps through you, staining your mind and dragging you down into filth and heresy? Ah, very well. Let's try it again, shall we? For a little longer this time. No, 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 no!
Alright, excerpt from Musical Healing Manual. Hey, Daniel! Daniel's joined us in the chat room. Daniel says, good to see you again. Hope everything is good. Thank you. Yes, I was doing Try It Tuesday earlier, trying out the PS VR for the first time. And now I'm back to play a little Death of the Outsider because I want to try to wrap this game up by the end of the month and play BioShock in October. Preparation. Secure heretics in the chair with the supplied leather straps. Patients will employ desperate measures to escape the healing music. The lying tongue will implore your pity, twisting like a serpent into your gentle heart. Silence, please, with a soft cloth as needed. Ugh. Session. Their wanton flesh will beckon to you as it writhes. Half-lidded eyes will promise release for release, a carnal exchange of flesh for freedom. Resist, brothers, harden your thoughts, and turn away. The ancient music is the only cure for these lost creatures. Their redemption is your duty. Despite our best endeavors, many creatures cannot be saved. Their corruption runs too deep to mend. Our task, then, is to dispose of their wasted flesh left. Transport bodies to the morgue on the second floor and cleanse them. Remove the stains of heresy and help them find purity in death. Ah, these guys are just super swell, aren't they? Okay, well, we need to try to find... Yes. This is one of our contracts. Alvaro and the Abbey. I have to kill all of the blind sisters and overseers except for Brother Cardoza. We have to put him in a musical chair, which is one of these things here. So we have to find Brother Cardoza. Don't think I've killed him yet because the contract is still valid. Yes. Anything up here to loot? Huh, there's a key. Okay. Is that whalebone? Yes, it is. I can use that to make bone charms. Well, I opened the door for you, girly girl.
6 black candles burned Kill them first. Kill them for the pieces of me they tore away. If they turn their eyes on me again, I am dead.
Okay.
Cross 3 times. No, 4 times over the hounds and trails. I nailed his name to a tree and he withered away.
I must remember me. They are taking us away one by one. There were 9 of us here. We cried their names to drown out their screams, but they kept screaming, even when our voices turned into rasped whispers. My sisters who come back from the music do nothing but cry. They won't eat or sleep. We try to hold them close, but they push us away. It will happen to all of us sooner or later. I'm the last one left. I don't know how many days I've been here. They keep the lamps on at all hours so we can't see sunlight. It was my turn today. I can still hear the music sometimes when I close my eyes. I must stay awake. Take the old surgeon's knife you found. Prick your fingers. Watch the blood well up. You are alive. You are alive. Right to the bone. The overseers can't reach you there. There's still a piece of you left that they haven't touched. It's deep, deep down. I don't want to die. Man, the writing in this game just gets to me. Whoever the writer is, my hat is off to them. I don't know what it is about this game in particular. I mean, I've played all the Dishonored games, but man, the writing in this is so good. Tugs at the heartstrings and just very, you know, full of feeling and meaning. It's really well done. Oh, hello, grapes.
What do we do? What do we do?
Oh, hello. What's back here? I think this is the way I came in. Maybe? No, I haven't been in here before. Okay. Alright, so this is where I axed everybody. Alright, moving on. Ooh, a bunch of blood amber. And blood fly husk. Sure. Careful in there, Billy. Don't get toasted. Can we open these? No, we cannot. Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's grab the whale oil. Ah. I think I remember this. Elevator from Dishonored 2. Time to save. Daniel says, how's the house holding up after the VR? It's fine. It's fine. I was just right in the middle of the living room. No problems. We use a chair. I mean, I stood up. I wasn't sitting in the chair the whole time, but we keep a chair so you can kind of feel against the back of your legs, you know, and stay centered and not move around too much so you don't break anything or bump into anything. I'm the one who's worse for wear. Doing the PSVR made me really nauseous. Gave me a headache. That's why I only did it for a short time. that's the curator's office out there. Alright, we've got a bunch of them marked anyway. Let's see, what could we use? Oh, so many options for murder. Could burn them up. What's over there? Anyone in here? The Corroded Mind. I think I've read this before. Yeah, we've seen this several times. At least in Dishonored 2 we did. I guess not in this game yet, but... Anything useful in here? Nope. There's a bone charm nearby. Use foresight to scout the area. Is it right below me? Right leg. No. Maybe somebody's keeping one in their locker. Ooh. Aw. Can't carry any more grenades.
I don't even... What? Hey, you! Hey! Defend yourself!
What was that? Sorry? Ooh, another grenade. one's dead. That one's dead. That one's dead. That one's... Oh, that one's unconscious. Okay, now he's dead. Here you go. I want to eat the food, not the leg. Oh, shoot. Oh, I see.
One way to get down here never matters. People got a lesson they never do. It drives me mad.
Alright, I should save here. Many dead overseers must save. Some bath salts in here. Pick those up. And it's a good time to remind you that I am still doing a bath salts giveaway. If you're interested in entering that, I'll be doing that until I am done streaming the Death of the Outsider, then I'll give away another set of bath salts. Just say bath salts in the comments on any Death of the Outsider video or in the chat room during a live stream. And make sure all of these fools are dead, 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 dead. I wish that when you like swiped at them, you just stabbed them. You didn't like chop their legs off and all that. I think that's a bit excessive. Alright, somebody is still alive. I can hear them talking. It says there's a bone charm in here, but I don't know where it is. Oh, maybe that's it there. I think my health is back to normal. Lots of food in here to eat. Ooh. Spring razors, don't mind if I do. Jellied eels, don't need that. Oh, what was that? Cape of Sagunto. Oh, is that like a map? I guess that was a valuable map. Okay. What's that? Is that a thing I can take? No. But that stuff, that looks pretty cool. Curator's office. Pilfer the prophecies. Oh, I don't know where to find Cardova or Cardoza or whatever his name is. I guess we'll run into him at some point.
Have you ever encountered one of our blind sisters before, Brother Cirillo? It is very rare indeed for them to journey beyond their chapels. I only saw them once before, during the Feast of Painted Kettles by the end of Dunwall Rock.
No, I have not. This is the first time. If I may ask, brother, why are they here with us? Surely we can manage these heretics ourselves.
Sister Rosewind personally called for an investigation into this place, and in her wisdom brought our sisters to aid in this mission. Remember, brother, their visions see beyond what you or I may understand in the present. Their pro- guide the Abbey, and their pronouncements guide you.
Yes, of course you are correct. I will be wary of the ep9.
What's in here? Anything? Can I get back here? No. What is this? Microphone. Use. Oh, dang. Maybe that'll be important later? I don't think I want to use it right now, do I? You have something I need. Provoke the Abbey. Brothers and sisters, pretend to be a sister. Say nothing. Well, what should I do? I should save. And then we'll try it. Let's pretend to be a sister.
Brothers and sisters, if the outsider visits you, remember 3 things. Ignore his words, don't look him in the eye, and never, ever accept his gifts.
Nothing seemed to happen there. I didn't even get a trophy or anything. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. No, let's provoke him. Why not?
You have something I need, Sister Rosewind. I'd tell you to get ready, but maybe you've already seen me coming.
They all didn't rush to the microphone room to kill me? How disappointing. Alright, well I'm gonna load and pretend I didn't do that. And in case there's something later on that I need to do, or need to say. Search around and see if there's anything else to find up here. I have no idea. Oh, maybe that's little bits of the dude I killed. Maybe? Don't know. Is that a musical chair? Ew. Oh, that's a bit of that machine that they were building in Dishonored 2. The Oraculum or something like that. to the curator's office. Oh, is it up there? Up the stairs, maybe? Alright, let's take a look. See what's waiting for us. I remember being here as Emily. This is where most of the witches were. It was very cool. Let's see if there's any overseers over here who might be seeing us when we sneak in. Ooh, we'll mark an oracular sister, yes. Oh, dang. There was a bunch of things in there.
I cleared my mind. I inhaled the
Still no
fumes.
word from our sisters.
Vision did not come.
Strange.
Why?
Very strange indeed. I must draw strength from my brothers. For are we not as one?
We'll put this guy downstairs with his brothers. His overseer buddies. What's over here? I think this is where the Roseboro prototype was when we were in here before. Oh, there's a dude down there. Ooh. Black bone charm. What did it give me? Clumsy assassin. Brief invisibility after choking or assassinating an enemy. But you are louder when making noise and visible when leaning. Nah. Cursed gaze. That might be worth having. But then only one target at a time can be marked by foresight. Nah, I don't like that. Undeniable. Your sword attacks cannot be blocked, but any damage you take is increased. Oh, that's right. I gotta remember I have Void Strike. Targets killed with Void Strike explode into pieces. Like Bloody Mess in Fallout 4. Alright. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Oh, hi there. Let's try shooting this dude from a distance. What do you guys think? He's standing right behind that pole. Ooh. That was pretty powerful, and it knocked him right into the bushes. I don't even have to hide the body. Nice. Interesting how they've closed in so much of this. I think she needs to go too. I'm supposed to kill all the brothers and sisters. Anyway, this was all open in Dishonored 2. There were other offices and things and stuff to access through here. Looks like they've closed it all in for this game. Oh, there's another one of those corpses. It's part of the Oraculum machine. What sort of special powers they have, if any. And her friend doesn't even notice. Oh, she's got like a scarf over her head. I guess they are blind.
Where has my sister gone? I must find her at once. I could have sworn.
Ooh, she's gonna come out here.
Nothing here. That dude's still totally unaware. Huh. Oh, they have this interesting mace to whack me with. Nice.
Are we not brothers? That is what I should have said. Now I feel remorse. It will bother all the night.
Maybe I'll put them in here. So they're not out in the open. Don't know where her leg went though. Alright, so this is where the oraculum was. Yes, it's still here. I had to deal with this as Emily in Dishonored 2. I can use nails and pens and other things as ammunition because I paid for an upgrade. An upgrade of my wrist-mounted crossbow.
15th day of the month of rain. Our investigations have led us to these unseemly devices. I have been attending to the dead, and some evenings I've heard voices coming from them. They speak in the manner of our trances. My sisters do not believe me, and some have gone so far as to accuse me of a lying tongue. I know this is black magic, some remnant of the witch's heresy, but I speak the truth. I've brought this machine to record their utterances. They should speak any moment. Why am I the only one to hear our dead speak? What temptations of black magic are these? It whispers through their teeth. A voice without a throat. I swear to you that I've heard it.
I believe you. I believe you. There's a lot of weirdness going on here. My effigies of the oracular sisters read. 4th day. It's been difficult to create effigies of the oracular sisters. They keep to themselves, rarely venturing outside. Impossible to get the hair and nail clippings I need. Oh, this is Brianna Ashworth, I think her name was. I remember reading this, or something like this, in Dishonored 2. She's basically explaining how she's using the bodies of former oracular sisters. Yeah, she's mentioning Delilah. I was able to interrupt several oracular sisters in conversation, leaving them momentarily at a loss for words. I'm confident that soon enough I'll be able to make them say whatever I wish. Yeah, so she basically created this crazy supernatural machine device thing that she could use to force her own prophecies through the lips of the oracular sisters. That was in Dishonored 2. Hey Ratsies, can you help me out?
Through fire to keep us away, but burn yourself. All light.
They've said that before.
Tough burning flesh.
Alright, let's explore over here. Oh, what's in here? Lots of bodies. Ooh, this is the morgue, huh? Okay. Oh yeah, see, I can still see down there a little bit.
Cleared my mind. I inhaled the fumes. A vision did not come.
There's still an oracular sister around here somewhere. Put him in the morgue, I guess. So let's see if I can use my void powers to bust open this door. Yeah, that'll work. Don't even have to waste a grenade. Hey rats, you want something else to gnaw on? What is this? Morgue tasks. Deliver Brother Cardoza's autopsy implements to Smith for sharpening and purifying. Ew. Burn remaining cadavers. Report any unusual events or anomalies to Brother Cardoza. Ask Brother Bolano to remove drainage grills for cleansing. Refill vats with embalming fluid. Purge cadaver hoses of impurities. Remove smuggler's rotting body from elevator and cleanse stench of death from the room. Investigate how they infiltrated the conservatory. Well, we know about that. There was an entrance through the sewers. I think that's how we got in here. Maybe it's how we'll get out. There's something in here. Did you see it for a second? There was something here. Oh, a pearl fan. Ooh, and lots of pocket change. Ooh, hook mines. And a health elixir, but I don't need it. Yeah, this is where we came in and got the Roseboro prototype. In Dishonored 2. As Emily, not Billie Lurk. Ugh. Alright. Well, we can always go back there if we need more hook mines. Let's see what's this way. Just one dude back here. Ooh, electrical burst. Don't mind if I do. I think Emily stole some angelfish scales from right here. Or something like that. Some weird treasure item. This is where all the witches were living. Oh, there's a dude down here too. the heck's typing? Come on. There you go. Ground glider. Ooh. That's creepy. I keep saying that. You know, I should be used to it by now. Everything's creepy in this game.
We will burn a bright fire with our virtuous actions.
I must
so
be
the others will not lose
against
their
the
way.
outsider. He knows my heart, tests me, taunts me. I will not give in.
Ooh, a bunch of hag pearls. Well, maybe it's coming from up there.
Hey, you! Come here!
Oh shit.
Surrender and die! I'll perform rites
Die,
over your
creature of the void!
Nice! Shame on you!
Looking for a fight?
Alright, are they coming at me? Where are they coming from?
Bend yourself!
Where you
Accept
hide
your fate!
I lost.
Let's see.
I'll cure the world from the likes of
Better
you!
search the room thoroughly. Come out, wherever you are.
I'll I know you're... What?
But strictures. What? Somebody's down. Where is she, damn it?
I threw a hook mine up there, but they weren't up there. I wonder if I can retrieve it. Yes, I can. Excellent. I was trying to be cool, like All Come to Ruin. All Come to Ruin is one of my viewers who also posts videos of some of their Dishonored playthrough, and they put a hook mine up above one of these fans, and it caught an overseer, and then the overseer was hanging from the ceiling while the ceiling fan was spinning and whacking him, and it was hilarious. You should check that out if you get a chance. Just search Dishonored and All Come to Ruin, all one word. That's the name of their YouTube channel. Dear Brother Algernon, I know you said to cease riding home to the Abbey so often, but something extraordinary happened. I found my life's purpose. You always said that if I subdued my errant mind and worked with diligence that my path would become clear, and it has. Brother, I protect our sisters now. My heart trembles with the honor of serving them. They grace my humble eyes as they pace the conservatory corridors with brisk strides or bend their oracular gifts toward the profane equipment left behind by the heretics. My responsibility, the Brotherhood's responsibility, is to protect them as they decipher what transpired within these benighted walls. When Sister Rosewind nods and thanks me, my entire being floods with the most intense satisfaction. Truly, I was born for this task. I wanted you to know. Yours in faith, Brother Minton. Okay, well, Brother Minton, you died in service to the Sisters of the Oracular Order. GG. Hey, Mr. Pringles, how you doing? Mr. Pringles has joined us in the chat room. Mr. Pringles says, how is Death of the Outsider compared to Dishonored 2? Well, I am one of those weird people who tends to like the expansions more than the original. I liked Knife of Dunwall and Brigmore Witches more than I liked the original Dishonored game, and I am liking this more than I liked Dishonored 2. This revisits some of the same locations from Dishonored 2. In fact, right now I'm in the Conservatory, which was one of the levels that I played through as Emily last month. And now I'm here as Billie Lurk. I still don't know what that little drawing is supposed to be. I keep seeing it all over this level. Mr. Pringle says, I totally get that. I still haven't played the expansions to Dishonored 1. I really wasn't that big a fan of Dishonored 2 for some reason. I could never make my way through it. Yeah, it's a particular kind of game. I struggled a bit with Dishonored 2. I really struggled I would say the first 2 levels, and then by the time I got to the 3rd level, I kind of started getting into it. But it had been a long time since I played the first Dishonored. Oh shit.
I feel uneasy. I need to... This foul place is secured.
Sorry. Not sorry. Might as well use one of these, because I know there's a whole bunch more around here. Busy yakking and I wasn't paying attention. And actually right now I'm revisiting one of the levels of Dishonored 2. Like I said, this was the Conservatory level, and there's a lot of things that happened here, and now I'm back as Billie Lurk, and these people, the Oracular Order and the Overseers, are investigating what happened here in Dishonored 2. So that's kind of fun, which is something I liked about the first game when I played through Brigmore Witches and Knife of Dunwall, was that it revisited many of the locations in the original Dishonored game. It kind of told a parallel story, a story that was happening at the same time. Well, the 2 stories, the Dishonored story of Corvo, and then the Knife of Dunwall story of Dowd, were sort of happening parallel to each other. And that was pretty cool. I thought that was well done.
Thief. A victim of her own restless hands. She should be burned in the street with the rest of the filth. Why isn't she?
Alright, so where are we at here? Find the stolen archive. Yeah. Mission clues, musical chairs. Right. I think I want to look at the maps. Make sure my contracts are still good. Yeah. Dishonored Death of the Outsider has these little side contracts that, I don't know, they're not really, I mean, they are side missions. They're things that are optional. However, many of them sort of tie into the main mission or lead you to find things in the main mission or whatever. So I think they're worth doing. Plus, I think they're just a lot of fun. Lore and maps. I want maps. Royal Conservatory, yes. Okay, I think we are right next to the elevator, yes. Not sure what floor we're on. Maybe the 3rd floor? Curator Ashworth's office, okay. So if we go the opposite direction, maybe we'll find the office. Yeah, I think this is a you are here, and then we gotta go that way, okay. I'm just gonna peek around over here and see what's what. Oh, hello. This must be the smuggler they were talking about that was dead in the elevator. Sister Rosewind keeps a detailed record of all her prophetic visions. Rumor has it she knows every secret in the Isles. Murder, treason, love affairs. That kind of information could turn me into a very powerful lady. I'll give all my bone charms to whoever manages to infiltrate. Ah, so they were here with the same contract that I've got, because I've got that same contract. Right here. So this person was here to try to do the same thing that I was doing. What's this direction? Mr. Pringles played them back to back for the first time, and something about D2 felt sort of off. I played Dishonored 1 on PC and liked it with mouse and keyboard. Hey, Ruin! I'll come to Ruin. It says, hey, Joel, how's it going? I'm doing a little more late night Death of the Outsider. Just to get a little further. I was doing it, Try It Tuesday, and I was playing the PSVR game Job Simulator earlier today. But then I figured, what the heck, I'll fire this up and try to make a little progress this evening, because it's almost the end of the month, and next month is Bioshocktober. I love a harp. I really do. Lovely. I went to the symphony this past Friday. They had a harp. Well, of course, they had lots of instruments. Duh. But it's just, I just love harp. That's a lot of coins. A little stack of coins there. Very nice. Is that like a dulcimer or something? It kind of looks like a... I don't know what that is. We need to go this way. Mr. Pringles was just talking about playing Dishonored 1 and Dishonored 2. Mr. Pringles is a huge fan of the lore and universe of Dishonored, so I like keeping up with that. Yes! I think the storytelling in this game is just amazing, but for some reason, to me, the storytelling feels stronger in the expansions. In Knife of Dunwall and Brigmore Witches, and this one, Death of the Outsider, the writing is just amazing. Like, really heartfelt and really deep and very moving. Whereas with Dishonored 1 and Dishonored 2, the main games, I just didn't feel as moved. Oh, I'm already armed here. Ooh, that was bloody. I don't know, it's just the storytelling in the main games to me just didn't feel as moving. It felt more, I don't know what to call it, basic? Like, just more straightforward, like, okay, you know, the usual adventure, right? You're Corvo, you have to save the world. You're Emily, you have to save the world. Whereas, Dowd's story and Billie Lurk's stories, I think they're a little more complex and nuanced. I don't know, maybe I just relate to them better, because they're like, you know, Corvo wasn't born rich, but he, you know, obviously worked his way up to becoming, you know, the lover of the Empress, so, you know, there you go. And Emily, of course, is an Empress, but like Billie Lurk and Dowd, you know, they were just regular folks. I don't know, maybe I just relate to that a little more. I don't know if I see anyone else in here. Oh, Ruin caught some of the VR stream. How did I like it? Well, it was really a trip. I know I kept saying that during the live stream. It really blew my mind how realistic it felt. I mean, even though it was very cartoony, the graphics weren't realistic, but it really felt like I was inside of it. I mean, it was funny. I was telling Mr. Smith earlier, it's like if I would pull open the virtual file cabinet, I would move my knee. Or, you know, I something would come up out of the, you know, off the desk, or something would come at me and I'd jump back. I mean, it really felt, you know, it was really cool. I don't know how much more of that I would play, though, because, I mean, the game itself I thought was really a hoot, because it's such a satire. It's supposed to be like futuristic robots pretending to be humans. And they make fun of business and you know, fast food and everyday life. It's hilarious. Alright, well, let's shoot her in the head. Oh, okay. That was easy. Anyway, I thought the games were really funny and a lot of fun to play. But I just can't do VR for very long. Like, I think I did it for about 50 minutes today. And I was so nauseous afterwards. And dizzy, and I had a headache and everything. It just, ugh. And I was sweating like crazy. I don't know if that's because the PSVR is very warm. Like, it was making my head sweat like crazy. Or if it was just because, you know, I was kind of getting dizzy and stuff. But yeah, I can only play it for short periods. At least I tried, though. Like, I had never tried it before. We've had it for, I don't know how long, like a year or something we've had that, and I've never tried it. I was always kind of afraid to try it. Whoa, hello. Why are you dancing all around there, crazy stuff? Notes on the archive. The archive sent by the pharmacist is intriguing. I wonder how he knew to contact me. I will interrogate him about this when we meet. Cienfuegos describes a place where the void can be seen and traversed, and that such an entrance exists in the very mountain that overshadows the city. For all our years and all our power, how did something like that escape our notice? I want to dismiss the notion, if just to preserve our pride, but I can't. It's too enticing. For now I've searched through the records available to me, but there is no mention of this place in any newspaper or atlas that I can find. Not even the ordnance surveys saw fit to mention it. Does it exist? If it does, then was this disruption caused by our ritual in Stilton's manor? Or did some other event tear through the hidden boundary of the void in some manner? These documents suggest it is much older, but I can't be sure. The void takes delight in warping our understanding of such things. I will keep this to myself for the moment. It will be something to discuss with Delilah over candied chestnuts and braised hare in Dunwall Tower. Candied chestnuts and braised hare. That sounds really good.
There are places where the void leaks into our world, like a crack in a ship's hull. But how?
Gold ingot? Yes, I will take that. Elixir, I will take it. Another gold ingot, I will take it. A memory of 1849. Excerpt from a report by Brianna Ashworth. Karnaca thrives on stories of restless spirits and malevolent dead. No matter how threadbare the tale, it spreads through servants' quarters and taprooms, shifting and changing all the while. I've collected reports of strange happenings since our ritual in 1849, which brought Delilah back to us. That coward Stilton still lives in that same house. 2 years ago, a kitchen girl from his serving staff fled her post and refused to return, saying she had spied apparitions exchanging a muted conversation in the courtyard. Then a man who had delivered fruit to the manor for years abruptly stopped and never spoke of his reasons why. I've even heard that Stilton himself has paid inordinate sums to allow his staff to visit physicians for mental exhaustion. Some have heard strange voices in their ear, while some saw shimmers of light that defied all explanation. These events, I have no doubt, are connected to what we did that night. We have torn reality to allow a piece of the void to pass through, and it spreads where it will. I wonder how far-reaching the effects from the ritual might become. Now, in my playthrough of Dishonored 2, in the level involving the manor house of Aramis Stilton, I saved him so that he never attended the ritual, and so when I returned to the present, his house and the district were very nice instead of all run down. And maybe that's, it seems from what it's saying here that that is the canon way to deal with that.
The world is breaking apart.
They scream its indifference, whisper questions. All their hate, their loneliness, their terror. They break its locks, one day after another.
To the Royal Curator Brianna Ashworth, my name is Eleuterio Cienfuegos. Know that we have mutual friends, and that is all that needs to be said on that subject. I believe we share particular interests. I would ask that you make arrangements for us to meet privately under some artistic or curatorial pretense. There we may discuss in full the question that occupies both our minds, the nature of the void, and a means to safely walk its ruined landscape in the flesh. Yes, I believe I have found a way to reach that fabled place. I have enclosed several silvergraph prints. I submit them to your expertise. In the interest of our safety, I would ask you to keep these with the utmost discretion. Burn it all rather than risk discovery. By sending this short letter, I have already made dangerous enemies. Address your response to me directly. Cienfuegos. Well, now he has been murdered. So he is no longer with us. But he seems to be a major player in this particular game. Alright. I think I've looked at everything there is to look at here. Oh, Ruin is almost done uploading their playthrough of Death of the Outsider. Yes, I was just talking about you earlier. I don't think you had joined us yet. But I tried to do what you did. I tried to put a hook mine on the ceiling and capture them so that they would get whacked by the ceiling fan. But it didn't work out. So I just directed everyone to your video. I said, if you want to see that, go look up All Come to Ruin. In fact, I'll put a link to it when I'm done here with the live stream. I'll put a link in the comments. But yes, you're doing a regular playthrough. A very, very good playthrough. Not like mine where I meander and fail and don't know what I'm doing. But a playthrough where you show everyone where everything is. And you're doing non-lethal too, right? Well, I mean, I guess you can't... Well, I don't know. You don't have to do... Like, I'm killing everyone in here, but that's for the contract. You don't have to do the contracts. But I guess if you're going to do the contracts, there are people you'll have to kill eventually. Alright, what is this? First impressions of the archive. Initial investigation conducted by Sister Lena Rosewin of the Serkonan Oracular Chapel, Karnaka. My sisters and I have discovered an archive of letters, silvergraph prints, and several silvergraph plates hidden in a secret compartment in the curator's office. In advance of a more thorough investigation, the archive appears to describe 2 places in Serkonos where occult influence has thrived and corruption has taken hold. A map on a silvergraph plate seems to indicate a mining complex on Shindari Peak, which is unknown to the Serkonan Cartographic Society. Several reports point to the estate owned by Aramis Stilton. Preparatory quarantine required. Oh, poor Aramis. The conservatory is an obvious third location. Purge in progress. The association between these 3 places, if any, is unknown to us as of yet. I will keep the map for further study and meditate on these questions at our next trance. Perhaps some connection will appear to me then. Alright, is this Sister Rosewin? Did I kill her? No, she's just an oracular sister, not any sister in particular. She is not named. But there is a microphone. Should I use it? We found another microphone earlier. Yeah, I'm not going to use that yet. Because I used it, what I did is I saved and I used it, and I did both the dialogue options, and then I reloaded, because they didn't really seem to accomplish anything. Alright, so what do we gotta do here? We still gotta find this guy, Brother Cardoza. We gotta go to the curator's office. I thought we were in the curator's office. I thought this was the curator's office.
Brother Cardoza, Sister Rosewin requests your presence on the terrace. It's about the Heretic Archive. She wants you to take it.
Yes, very good. Tell Sister Rosewin I'll be right there.
Oh, dang.
The High Oracle to us before the month of...
Alvaro Cardoza. Okay.
But there's still so much to prepare.
Oh, dang. Alright, well, unfortunately, folks, I am going to have to call it a live stream. Oh, dang, she's going to see me. I'm going to get out of the way here. Yeah, I'm going to have to go. I'm gonna save here. Let me check up with the chat room before I leave. Mr. Pringle says October is so close I can taste it. It's the best, spookiest month of the year. I agree. It's my favorite month of the whole year. I'm already getting ready for Halloween. I love it. Ruin would have enjoyed Emily more if they had written her as more affected by what happened to her as a child. Yeah, she just seemed strangely indifferent to that and to everything, really. I mean, well, I'd said this many times throughout the live streaming of Dishonored 2 that it seemed like she was just a spoiled brat. She ran around on the rooftops and smoked her hookah with her lover and really didn't seem to care much about the Empire or anything. And I kind of enjoyed the way that she learned about the Empire and she learned about people's lives and she learned the truth about a lot of things as she went through the game, but then by the end she doesn't ever really reflect on any of those things. You don't ever get the sense that like she learned and grew as a person. You know, there's not a story arc there, really. I mean, I guess it's implied, but you just, you know, I just felt like there should have been more of a payoff for her story arc. Yeah, They had shades of it in DH2, but not quite enough to make me feel like she'd really gone through anything life-changing, Ruin says. Yeah. I mean, her mother was murdered right in front of her, right? And then she was, like, kidnapped and rescued and kidnapped again and rescued, and, like, all kinds of stuff was going on, and she really just was like, you know. Never really mentioned it or anything that I remember from Dishonored 2. Yeah, Ruin is tempted by VR but gets motion sick really easy. Well, so do I, and I'm really surprised that I was able to last as long as I did. But trust me, when I took the VR headset off, I was sick. I was so nauseous. Yeah, it wasn't good, but it passed. I got through it. So yeah, it's not something I would rush back to play again, but it was fun. It was fun to try out for Try It Tuesday. Mostly non-lethal. Okay, Ruin's doing a mostly non-lethal. Okay, not a lot of non-lethal tools available in the last level. Alright, well, I'm not quite to the last level yet, so we'll see what happens. Alright, Mr. Pringles, thanks! Halloween is the greatest holiday. I love it. I'm so excited for that. Yes, catch you tomorrow. Alright, so tomorrow I will be back. I'll be doing more Death of the Outsider tomorrow and Thursday, and planning to try to wrap it up by Fallout Friday, because I do Fallout 4 on Fridays. If I haven't wrapped it up by Thursday, then I will continue streaming and finish it up on Saturday, because Sunday is October 1st, and that's when I want to start playing BioShock. I'm really excited for that. And I'm estimating that each BioShock game, BioShock 1 and BioShock 2, will take me about a week to play through, depending on how long I live stream and how much I skulk around searching every nook and cranny. But I've looked online. I don't remember. I've already played BioShock once years ago, shortly after it came out, I think, or maybe a few years after it had come out, but it was a while back. Because that game's almost like 9 years old now. I didn't realize how old that it was, but I'd already played through it once before. I never finished BioShock 2, but I started it, and I've never even seen BioShock Infinite. But from what I understand, the BioShock 1 and 2 games take around 12 to 20 hours. So if I stream 2 to 3 hours a day, we might be able to get through both of those, and then I'll be playing BioShock Infinite in the second half of October. And I've still got some Try It Tuesdays to do and Fallout Fridays. And I'm trying to line up some interesting, sort of creepy, Halloween-y related things for Try It Tuesdays. We'll see what happens there. I'll keep you guys posted. You can always check my Patreon page for my live streaming schedule. I try to update that almost daily. And you don't have to be a patron to see it. You can just go to the main Patreon page. Link is in the description, and you can see my live stream schedule at any time. I'm also on Tumblr, Twitter, and Facebook. And I have my own website with original fiction, fan fiction, fan art, video game articles, and a bunch of other goodies over there if anyone wants to check that out. But yeah, you guys, thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out with me, keeping me from feeling so lonely as I creep around the conservatory. And we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Take care of yourselves and have a good night.